Hi you guys, so today we're making this little ephemera book, and it's like this. It has several pockets. It has a pocket here, a pocket here, it has a pocket here, it has a tall pocket here, it has another pocket here, and it has a pocket here, just a clear pocket. So we're going to go ahead and get started on this little guy. I'm going to go ahead and set it up here. And I'm using this paper pad, and then I'm going to go ahead and pick something out. I think I'd like this sheet. Okay. And then what I first want to do is I want to go ahead and trim off the top because it has that hole on it. When I go ahead and do a measurement on this little guy, it is 4 1/4 across this way, and then it is 6 3/4 this way. So what I would like to do is I would like to do at the 6 3/4, I'm going to go ahead and get out my scoreboard. My 6 3/4, I'm going to go ahead and make my first score that way. And really these are just random numbers. You can change them up, do whatever you like. 6 3/4. Now that'll be my fold up on my pockets. So that's going to be our fold for these two pockets. And what I would like to do is I'd like to go ahead and trim this because this is too tall. So I'm going to go ahead and trim this. Well, I did it at about 3 inches. Then the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to make my score for the fold right here. And you can just fold it and make it whatever size you'd like. But because my envelope was 4 1/4, I was going to make the pockets, each sides of it 4 1/4 as well. So this part of this was made with an envelope, and I'd like to do that again. So I'm going to go ahead and get my scoreboard back out. And then I'm going to do 4 1/4 right here. And what I'd like to do is I would like to fold this and snip this right here. I'm going to go ahead and snip that right there, just like that. And then what that is that'll make it easier to fold right here because it'll be less bulky. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back like this. And then when I fold it, then when I go ahead and fold it, it's less bulky right there. See, it just looks like that. I'm going to go ahead and trim this off with my trimmer at 4 1/4. That looks good to me. So I'm going to trim it just a little bit more. There's a little tiny bit hanging out there. And then I'm also going to go ahead and take my envelope, and I have one with a sticky on it, and it's 4 1/4 across, of course. I'm going to go ahead and attach it. And what I'd like to do is attach it this way, right here. And then I'm just using a regular glue stick, whatever you prefer. I'm using glue, G-L-O-O. Then I'm going to take this envelope and lay it right on here. Actually, I think I'm going to do it this direction so I can see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay, there we go. I'm going to lay it just like that. And so that will fold over, and that will be another pocket. Okay, and now I'm going to go ahead and trim off this top with my trimmer. Go ahead and put this down here so I can see what I'm doing. Okay, so the base of our ephemera folder is done. So that's kind of cool. That came together really quick. So the next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and I'd like to round these corners. Wasn't sure how well it would do on that inside corner, but that's okay. That's pretty good. Okay, cool. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is I want to get out glue, my art glitter glue, and then I'm going to go ahead and just glue down this side right here and this other side right here. What I think I'm going to do first though is I'm going to add a little Distress Oxide on there. I'm using walnut stain. I'm going to go ahead and just ink up my whole ephemera holder. So I will speed this up and I will catch up with you when I'm done. So we're back and I'm going to go ahead and take my art glitter glue and just glue these sides. So now the next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead, I'm going to cover this side with a piece of paper and make it a pocket. I'm just going to use some scraps that I have. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Okay, I think I'm going to use this. I'm going to go ahead and just flip it over. And I'm going to just go ahead and cut it. All right, let's see if this fits. It is still, it's a hair big. I'm gonna go ahead and trim it just a little bit more. And then I wanna make it a little bit shorter than the page so that I can see that it's a pocket. Like that. And then we'll go ahead and I wanna punch a notch in the top of it so that you can tell that it's a pocket. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink around this. And I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. Oh, that's a cool side too. Ooh, do I like that side better? I think I like that side better. Okay, cute. Okay. So now what I want to do is I want to go ahead and cover this side of the pocket as well. Okay, so on this one I want to go ahead, I think I'm going to tear it like I did the other one. By the way, you know what? This is my very favorite kind of pen. It's a Sarsa Dry Drift Grip 0.5. I just love this. I don't know, I've never mentioned it, I don't think, but I like it for drawing and for journaling. I'm going to go ahead and ink around this. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue this on, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue the bottom and then I'm going to glue the top. All right, so I'm going to do that. Oh, I do want to glue this side, the back side as well. So I glued the top, the bottom, and the side, but I wanted to leave this side open so I could have an extra like hiding spot to put more ephemera. So basically I wanted to be able to have a spot inside, I'll show you on this other one, a spot inside of here that I could put ephemera and a spot in here. So there's one inside of here. So that's what I did with this. I left it so that it was open right here. I don't want to pull it open too far because of the glue is still wet. And then I have this spot also. So that's cool. All right, and the next thing that I want to do is I want to go ahead and put on this back side, I want to put my clear pocket. So this little guy goes here, and I have these, I got them from Amazon, and they're just like little clear pockets that you can, let me know in the comments if you, you want the link for them, but they're just clear pockets that you can stuff more ephemera in. All right. Okay, so now I love how it's coming together. It looks really cool. And the only other thing that I put on it was I put some paper on the front of this right here. I went ahead and put these papers on the front right here, just decorative. So we can go ahead and do that next. I'm just looking through this little Park Lane Everyday Essentials for a page that, like, this is kind of cool. I'll do that. So I'm going to go ahead and just tear 2 little squares to fit these 2 sides. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink around them. And this is purely decorative. You could make it be another pocket on the front, but I'm just going to decorate it with these. And so you would want to do this if maybe you were using something with words on it and then this part was upside down. You would definitely, you know, could decorate it so that no one could see that your pocket, the front of your pockets were upside down. But mine happens to be, it just has colored paper on it, so it doesn't have that problem. Okay, I'm going to get out my glue book. Okay, cool. That looks neat. Okay, and then if you don't like this white part of the envelope, you can go ahead and put some washi tape or something like that on there. You can cover it up with like a sticker or something, but it is, you are gonna stuff it with ephemera, so you might not end up seeing that too much. I have these little coffee cups. You know, I might just put them on there, just on the edge. Or you could actually put a piece of, you could stick a piece of paper on there, you know, like another piece of paper. I think I'm gonna just put my little coffee cup washi right there. That's cute. Okay, cool. That's like less noticeable, that the white going into the cream. So, okay, I'm happy with that. Yay, that looks cute. All right, let's see, is there anything else we want to do? We can go ahead and decorate the front of it. We can go ahead and get a piece of ephemera and decorate it. I'm gonna go ahead and get out my Tim Holtz ephemera and see if there's something cool that we can put on the front of it. That's cool. Wonder if I trimmed off either side and then we stuck that on there. That's kind of neat looking. I think I'm gonna do that. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna put some other paper on here too. This is just a little scrap. I think I'd like to go ahead and round the corners on this. Ooh, that snake is scary in that book. Okay. Alrighty. Glue that on there. Ooh, this is cool. Ooh, I like that. Okay, cool. That looks cool. Go ahead and ink this. I'm going to ink the little antlers, or the antennas. Gail Augustinelli calls them antlers, so then that's funny that I called them antlers. Sometimes I watch her videos because they come out in the middle of the night. If I can't sleep and I wake up, I watch her videos sometimes. Okay, so I'm going to put this little guy right there. Ooh, there's a little hole in the middle. Let me see if I can get that with my pen. Oh my gosh, that is super cute. Okay. All right, so this is what our ephemera holder looks like. I love how it turned out. It's so fun and cute. I love this picture on the front. That's really cool. And these are all Tim Holtz. This is Tim Holtz, Tim Holtz. This is from a digital pack. I'm not sure which one, but it's a butterfly digital pack that I have. If you want me to look it up, I will, and I'll let you know, but just let me know. All right, so we have the pockets here and here to put ephemera in. And then we have this tall pocket to put ephemera in. We have our little secret hiding spot right there to put some ephemera in there, right here. And then we have this pocket to put ephemera in. Then we have this pocket to put ephemera in. So this is a cool little book. Alrighty, we'll see you next time. Bye guys.